Good afternoon, everybody. This is Sunday afternoon, good afternoon, which is, I don't know if we've done one of these yet. I don't know if, well, I think we've done a weekend afternoon before, but this is the first one that I'm doing on the weekend. So I'm home. I'm not at work. I'm not sitting in my car. I am standing in my office right now. This is where I run games. This is where I write supplements. This is where I lay out supplements. This is where the magic happens, so to speak. So, I thought today it might be fun to do a bit of a tour. Show you guys around my office, show you the different things I have going on in here, maybe look at my bookshelf, my gaming shelf here, show you what books I have. And while I'm walking around, showing you around, you guys can feel free to ask questions. You can let me know if there's something that you want to see more of. Whatever you guys want to do. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys around, and we're going to start in the doorway. So, this is the office here. You'll see in my townhome, this is sort of the entryway. So when you walk into the townhome, the beautiful Star Wars poster greets you. And there's a sleepy dog over there. And then my office is right here, second door on the right. And there's a bathroom connected to it. So you walk in, and here's what the office looks like. You guys have never seen it from this angle, but that's where I sit over there. There's my desk. There's a window over there. And then here's the usual backdrop that you're seeing while I'm running games and filming videos and stuff. So we moved into this townhouse, let's see, it's almost been a year. We moved in November of last year. And there's still some stuff that I want to get up on the walls that I haven't yet. But I do have my Frazettas up, and I have a signed Hildebrandt. And there's the signatures there. That was my dad's, and he gave it to me. I had it framed and everything, so I love that, though. I love having a signed Hildebrandt. But, like, there's that map of Aeronaut and stuff that I want to get up, and I'm going to put some shelves up here, some corner shelves, so I can put some of my figurines and stuff up there. So let's start. Let's just go clockwise around the room. So the first thing is my turntable. This is a gift that I got last year for my birthday from my beautiful wife, Tila. I had been collecting vinyls for a while, but I didn't have a turntable. So she got me a turntable and some really, really nice studio monitors. They're kind of hard to see there, but yeah, I love putting this thing on. A lot of the time, I'll get home from work, and I'll go and I'll lay down on this couch over here. I'll put a record on and just, like, decompress a little bit. Over here, this table sitting here, this is actually temporary. We don't usually have a table there. You can see it's kind of blocking the closet a little bit. But we had it set there because we had people staying over, and we wanted them to be able to have a spot to, like, set their stuff and, you know, put their phone and stuff like that. And it sort of just turned into a junk pile. I started piling stuff on top of it, you know, as it happens. So now it's semi-permanent. We're gonna move it here soon. But and then there's a big closet here, which I can actually show you because it's not super messy right now. But see, we've got board games back there, and there's actually, you can actually walk into it. This did not look like this a couple days ago, I will tell you that much. I've been doing a little bit of tidying and getting rid of some junk and stuff, so that's where I keep board games that we don't play a ton of. The rest of the board games are out in the living room, so. And I have all my Magic cards here in their long boxes. So that's, we've never had a big closet like that, so that's really nice. Matthew Knapp asks what's the record in there. I believe right now it's Led Zeppelin 4 is in there, so. I have some other records down here. I'm going to get a record, an actual nice record box, but, let's see, Led Zeppelin 4. And, some other stuff here. We've got some classic stuff, Stravinsky, got some Yes, Dream Theater, lots of Dream Theater. That's David Bowie's last album, Black Star, very, very good. Some Beatles, The Sword, I absolutely love The Sword. Rush, Fly By Night, it's one of my wife's favorite albums. Hendrix, another Sword album. Warp Riders, that's my favorite. 2112, which is my favorite Rush album. Dark Side of the Moon, my buddy Ian got me that. It's one of my very, very favorite albums. Got Black Sabbath, another Dream Theater. That's my favorite Dream Theater album. Another Dream Theater. We got some Motorhead here. Another Dream Theater and another Dream Theater. So, lots of Dream Theater, man. Okay. And it grows by the week. We've still got some bedding out because we had some people staying over. So, this couch here is actually a fold-out couch. It pulls out from the wall and folds down and becomes a pretty comfy little full-size bed, or twin-size bed, rather. So we have a little mattress pad that we put on there. And so, yep. Over here is the desk. Oh, wait, no, hang on. We gotta go up, man. Two of my very favorite Frazetta pieces. This one in particular. This one is called Death Dealer. I've talked about that one before. This is the painting that inspired The Corruptor. I love this painting. 1973. And then I also have this Frazetta over here, which I've always really enjoyed. Not sure about the title of this one, I can never remember, but this is a 1972 Frazetta. I just love the dudes on a sled being pulled by polar bears. It's amazing. And then here is, fans of Conan will recognize this sword. This is the Atlantean blade that Conan wields in the Schwarzenegger movies. It also happens to be my very, very favorite movie sword. So it's not a super nice reproduction. You know, it's a little flimsy. Obviously, it's just kind of pieces kind of welded together. It's not an actual, you know, forged steel blade. But it's really heavy, and it looks really cool, and that's really why I wanted it. I just wanted it as a display piece. And I'm not a big, like, sword-on-the-wall type guy, but this is a sword that I've wanted for a long time. I just think it's really cool looking. It's my favorite blade, and my wife was nice enough to say, go get it. Get the sword. So I think I bought that with our the first month that Absolute Tabletop made money. I went and bought that sword. I spent my AbTab money on the blade, so yeah, that's pretty awesome. And speaking of AbTab, this is my the beginnings of an AbTab wall. These are some really cool. It's like an ornament, actually, that Barker's wife Heather made, which I just think is really, really cool. And I have that hanging up on the wall. And then here is our... Barker sent these to us, which was just adorable. He sent each of us, Tim, James, and myself, a little framed dollar bill the first month that Absolute Tabletop was profitable. The first time that we actually had money left over from paying artists and all of that kind of stuff. We each got a crisp dollar bill framed. So, and then here is the desk. I'll show you far away here. My computer down there humming away. Over here, I oftentimes find my desk spilling off into the sofa, so I was filming some Telltale Trinkets today, so I have the Player's Handbook. I also have the Adventures in Middle-earth Lord of the Rings supplement that I printed out and bound. I'm going to be recording a review of that, hopefully today, so I have that sitting there. And then my Edge of the Empire book, because I just played in an awesome Edge of the Empire Mandalorians game. Over on the RLDM. Lloyd Collins ran it. It was awesome. Rob Coletta played in it. Andrew Knapp, Barker. It was great. Great, great game. Underneath the desk, I have my waste paper bin, which is actually... This is an old submission bucket from a literary magazine that I was the editor of. The magazine was called Saxifrage. And this is where you submitted your pieces. If you weren't submitting them electronically, you literally put them in the trash. So, see, it says submission bin. Grab a form, let your voice be heard. When the literary magazine went full electronic, I made sure to grab one of those. So, good memories with that. This is a funny thing. This is a dog pad. It is a pad that is meant to be put inside of a kennel and it has cooling gel in it. So we got it because it was really hot this summer, and we wanted our dog to be able to stay cool, so we put it in her crate while she was sleeping, and it just kept her nice and cool. But what I use it for, this is so dumb, it gets so hot when I'm sitting at this desk, and the heat is coming on there, I put my feet on that pad, and it keeps me really nice and cool. So I did it one time just as sort of like a, oh my god, I'm sweating so much, I need something. And it just sort of stayed down there, so that's where it's staying for now. Over here on the desk, yet another junk pile. This is headphones, some extra dice. These are the dice that I roll when I'm playing Ephraim in the Dragon Grin campaign. Barker sent me these dice. See if it'll focus here. Come on. Focus up. Focus up. Oh well. Well, they're beautiful dice. They're PAX exclusive dice. I've looked for another set of them, and they're impossible to find, but they're absolutely gorgeous dice. Barker sent me a set of that as a little wedding gift. So, and then underneath here is like various D&D stuff, bills that I need to pay, things like that. And I've got my printer here. It's just a Brother laser printer. This is kind of a cool thing. This is, I got this from, this is an Elderwood, what are they called? Oh man. Yeah, Elderwood Spellbook gaming box. I kickstarted this, and I got it this summer. It is bound in leather. This is laser etched in there with silver foil. See, and it's got a little border on the back. And it has this latch, and it's also magnetic. And I use it to hold my dice. These are the dice I typically have when I'm running a game. There's some standard dice, bone dice. This is a double D6. It's a D12 with the D6 pips on it. And some other things like alignment dice, class, weather. What else is in here? We have a D4 that has the different cardinal directions, things like that. And then what's really cool is this over here is stainless steel. You can actually write on this with a wet or dry erase marker and then wipe it away, so it's great for keeping track of initiative, HP, things like that. Really, really cool thing. So, and it closes magnetically, see? And then the latch just keeps it even more secure. There's my lunch. Some leftover soy sauce noodles with chicken. Alright, continuing the desk. This is a Imperial Assault Carrier from X-Wing. It's a really neat model, so I have it sitting out on my desk. It actually is in need of repairs. One of the pegs came loose, so I need to super glue it. But that's a really cool looking ship. This is a card that my wife got me the day that we started Absolute Tabletop, or rather the day that we launched it. She got me this really nice card. I'm not going to let you read the inside, but she wrote a really just awesome supportive message on the inside, and I really like the quote on the outside as well, so I always have that sitting there just as a sort of a reminder. Monster, 0 calorie. Back here we got paper clips, some spell cards, my Frazetta coasters, which I love. I have one of them right here, Conan, that's the one I usually use. But I also have, I think my wife has one of them too, but there's Death Dealer. And then I also have Tarzan wrestling the crocodile, which is awesome. And my wife on her side of the desk has this one, which is also right there. Pretty cool. Alright, so I love those coasters. There's a broken X-Wing back here. The peg broke off, so I need to fix that. I play X-Wing minis sometimes. My monitors are both on Pathfinder pawn boxes, which are really nice. They're just sturdy boxes, and I couldn't afford monitor stands. So here's my Garrus Vakarian Funko Pop. I absolutely love Garrus Vakarian. He's my favorite Mass Effect character, and it's Mass Effect 2 Garrus. See, his other side of his face is all messed up. And then I have a police car from Blade Runner. I love Blade Runner. It's a little, it actually rolls around too. Oh geez. Over here, on the other side, I have some other minis. This is my owlbear mini. Those of you who know me know that I absolutely love owlbears. Oh, and then over here, I have this Dwarven coin from Castles and Crusades, which is an RPG that I enjoy. This is a coin that I like to fiddle with if I start feeling fidgety at my desk. I'm a anxious fidgeter, so you might notice me playing with that during games. And then I've got a bunch of other minis over here and some Heroes of the Storm vinyls. I have 2 Stitches. I have Chef Stitches and regular Stitches. What else do I have over here? I've got a Bone Golem that I thought was really, really neat and kind of gross. I've got some giants over here. This is a ogre with a big old mace. Warforged with a bunch of dust on them. Good lord. I needed dust in here. Jeez. And then some other giants back here. There's an Etten, Hill Giant, Swamp Giant. I love the Swamp Giant. The paint job on there is awesome. And there's some other stuff back there too. And if you look really closely, you can see Tim's face. I forgot that was back there. Oh man, that got me. This is the Tim face from when we were recording when Barker and James were here. I forgot that was back there. I'm saving that forever. Oh my gosh. And then on my monitor screens, you can see I'm editing an episode of Iron Lords of Zakesh, so that's coming along nicely. Over here, I've got the proof copy of Aeronoth, so this is one of the early proofs, so it's not the final copy. GM screen, some other little things over here. I've got drawers with just random crap in them. And then a bowl that, again, Barker's wife Heather made me, that has, this is my junk bowl, and it also has some stuff from when we were playing Dread when Barker was here. Crown Royal bag for spillover dice. And then this is my wife's half of the desk with her computer, her microphone, her webcam, all that kind of stuff. She's got her Sailor Moon. A couple of minis that she painted. She's really good at painting minis. This is the first one she ever painted. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. She's like a warrior woman with a really cool looking great sword. So she really enjoys painting minis, which is cool. Then she's got some baseball stuff, Dragon Piggy Bank, stuff like that. So we actually bought this as an add-on to this desk, and it fit perfectly. It doesn't look like it is right now, but same style of desk, and it just is an extension to the desk so that she can play computer games and we can play together. And also, she'll sometimes when I'm recording videos or running games or whatever, she'll come in here and play Overwatch or whatever. So, and then there's a window over here that shows out into the parking lot of our townhome. I usually have that closed while I'm recording videos. Over here, we have a Nerf gun that James broke when he was here. Thanks a lot, James. Some other various things. This is something that was out in the game room back before we moved. Got my Optimus Prime. Got a dragon. This actually spins if it collects enough light. There it goes. Got a Super Saiyan Goku. Got a little Robinson Cano, Seattle Mariners. Lord of the Rings swords. All of my spell cards are back here, as well as 3 Dragon Ante. And then in here, various gaming stuff, character sheets, markers, things like that. In here are all my battle maps. And then in here are all of my dungeon tiles. So this used to be out in the game room. And then here we have weights and exercise ball for when, you know, the off chance that I ever lift weights. This leads into the bathroom, but we never have this door open because it's weird to have 2 doors into the bathroom. That just weirds me out. Now, the game shelf. This is something that my wife bought for me when we first moved in together and I had my office space. She got that for me. It says Create, and it's made with various objects. See, the E is like a stoplight, the A is a window, stuff like that. I love that. On the top here, we've got Zeratul and Jim Raynor. really cool figurines. This here is 2 miniatures that were given to me by Ben Buckner. He sent these to me after we finished the Provokers. This is his interpretation of the Corruptor and the Corruptor's Griffin. I love those. Those are very, very special. Up here, got Vegeta. This is not original. This is a reproduction of the original D&D brown box that was made for me by Nathan Like. Really awesome. He put these together as a fundraising thing. And actually inside are the rule books. So that's really cool to have. Really cool. You know, if you can't have the original brown box, at least have a reproduction of it. So I really like that. We also have the Gear Fiend that was encountered by Teak during the first session of Iron Lords of Zakesh. That's one of my favorite miniatures. I absolutely love it. And then we have the Pathfinder Beginner Box, D&D Starter Set, and my 3.5 books in A Place of Honor, because I absolutely love that system. I grew up playing that system. That's what got me started. This Dragon Wizard was sent to me by a viewer. I cannot remember who it was that sent it to me. I'm really sorry. It was a while ago. But I love that. I love that. He sent that to me as a gift. And then back here is a pretty cool thing. This is the Endless Hallway. Let's see if I can find the switch for it to turn it on. Oh, here it is. Which creates the illusion of an endless hallway. I just love that. That is so cool looking. It just uses mirrors to make it seem like an endless hallway. I love that. It looks like a dungeon. I have that on sometimes in the background. Okay. RPG books. I've got Saga Edition Star Wars role-playing game. This is the final proof of Aeronaut, the Convocation. You can tell because the text is on the spine. So this is the same one. If you order the Convocation from AbsoluteTabletop.com, this is the book that you're going to get right here. All of my Pathfinder stuff. I don't play Pathfinder anymore, but the books are still awesome, and I get lots of ideas from them. Over here, these are dice bags that were given to us by Barker and his wife, Heather. This one is mine, and this one is my wife's. She has a set of dice in there. Mouse Guard 2nd edition box set. My Fate stuff, some more 5th edition. The Mouse Guard book. Torchbearer, which is another Burning Wheel game. Some more 5th edition stuff. This is all the adventure modules and stuff like that. Down here, we've got Deadlands Reloaded, which is a Savage World system. Emerald Spire Super Dungeon from Pathfinder, really cool Super Dungeon module. The Dungeon Survival Guide, this was a book that was put out for 4th edition, just kind of a fun little, I don't really know how to describe it. It just has cool ideas for dungeons in it. Star-Lord helmet that actually lights up. Hellboy. Then I've got my Tome of Beasts and my Castles and Crusades stuff here. This is a book about fantasy mapping. This has been recommended to me by Nate Vanderzee, so I picked that up. Empire of Imagination is a really good book about D&D, the founding of D&D, and Gary Gygax and all that kind of stuff. This here is a very early print proof of the Convocation. This is before we were getting proofs for print on demand. This was my early proof copy. I also have back here, let's see if I can pull it out, the Kobold Guide to World Building, which is an awesome world building book. And then I have Edge of the Empire Beginner Box, Forgotten Realms campaign box, and Spelljammer campaign box. I love these old 2nd edition campaign boxes. Oh man! Down here, we've got D20 Conan, Savage Worlds core book, some what is it called? Calamar, Kingdoms of Calamar from 3.5, 2nd edition West End Games Star Wars, and some West End Games Star Wars supplements, Call of Cthulhu, 6th edition. Over here, we've got some of my wife's coloring books. This here is the Hackmaster Encyclopedia of Beasts. We've also got another Forgotten Realms set and Dark Sun, and here comes my dog. Hey, Babs. Yep, Dad's on the floor. I'm okay, though. She's got to come check. She's got to come check, huh? What's going on? You gonna help Dad film this video? And we've got a little Super Saiyan Vegeta. Call of Cthulhu 7th edition. This game is absolutely unplayable. It's called Eoris. I picked it up for 20 bucks on Amazon. It is a mess, but I love the art, and it's a really beautiful book. Some other Castles and Crusades stuff. The Baby Bestiary, which is... What's going on? Which is a bestiary with baby animals in it. That's actually my wife's RPG book. She kickstarted that. Down here, we've got some pawns from Tome of Beasts that I haven't opened up yet. Babs is making this difficult. Some other pawns, terrain tiles, and then these are all my softcover RPG books down here. So, and there's some coats on a rack. So, that's the office. This is where it happens. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was fun for me. I'm going to scroll up here and see if there's any questions. There's Clint Eastwood. Fistful of dollars, baby. All right. So here's a question from Rob Coletta. If art has influenced you while running the Provokers, has any influence ideas for the second campaign? Not specifically yet. There's a lot of stuff influencing me, but I can't point to a singular piece of art or anything like that that has inspired me yet. Stephen Back says 0 calorie monster for the win. How's the blue one taste? I love the blue one. This is my favorite monster right here. This is the blue one. It's called Ultra Blue. Super refreshing. Oh, it's so good. Jacob Norman says, you and your wife have some mini painting skills. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, we just have fun with it. You know, I don't have any advanced techniques or anything like that, but you know, if you can base coat a mini and you can do dry brushing and washes, you can make a mini look pretty awesome. So, Jake Norman says that's a Nathan like box. Yep, he did that for a fundraiser. It was really cool. I was happy to support that. Jacob Norman says, still waiting on our Mouse Guard game. Yes, I am too. I have the box set and the core rulebook over there, and I really want to play it. So hopefully that happens at some point soon. And Jake Norman says, great idea for a video tour. Thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think a few people have been asking for a tour like this for a while, so I thought it'd be a good topic for a good AbTabternoon. So, I think I'm probably going to call it here, unless anyone else has any questions, because I think my dog wants to go outside. Babs, do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Say hello. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the people. Yeah. You're a good girl. Alright, we're going to go outside as soon as I end this stream. So thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. If so, let me know. And maybe we'll do more videos like this, showing you kind of behind-the-scenes type stuff at Absolute Tabletop Worldwide Headquarters here in my home office in Milton, Washington. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you all are enjoying your weekend, enjoying your Sunday, and we'll see you here really soon. Good AbTabternoon, everybody.